Alright, what is up everyone? Um, so this is probably gonna be a stuffed video, but I'm gonna be going over my my gear that I use on each of my characters in Pirate 101. So this is in no means like a gear guide. I mean, if you wanna maybe if you get inspired by some of my choices on each of my classes, you can take it as a gear guide, but this is just gonna be what I use. I know my gear isn't the best. There's definitely some pirates, like this dude, for example, that I need to rock better setups on. But I think that some of my gear choices are the best, some of them aren't. I'm just going to go over what I use. So let's start with my Buccaneer, who is my first character, uh, as I load. So yeah, my Buccaneer, I run Bladestorm 5. I run Bladestorm 5 on my Buccaneer, so let's check him out real quick. For my hat, I rock the Subwazo Busby, which is, I believe, dropped from Kane, and there's a couple other fights that drop it. But yeah, I run this mainly for the Trains Taurus. The Sunburn Strike may be good in PvP, I don't know, but I know the Trains Taurus is pretty good. I think that's really all I rock. I don't think that I have any really options. So yeah, that's for the hat. For my robe or outfit, right? Outfit. I rock the Corrupted Samurai's Yori, which is the Mu Manchu robe. This is dropped, yeah, from Mu Nefarious 5 from the chest, you know. I can also run this, which is the Spolas of Achilles. I'm not sure where this is dropped, but it gives you Valors, which is pretty good for PvP and soloing instances. So yeah. For my boots, I run the Dragoon's Heavy Boots, which is dropped by Tyson, and I believe Captain Blood drops it too in Miranda. Not really many other options here. I believe I have... Oh, no. Oh yeah, this. The Corrupted Samurai's Geta, which is good for the Super Strike and Leviathan's Call, but I prefer having the extra hide. So yeah. For my blade, I use the Craven Blade, which gives me the Bladestorm, which is pretty nice. It allows me to run Bladestorm 5. As you can see, I don't have my pet on right now. My pet has Bladestorm and I believe Turning Tide on it. It basically gives me Bladestorm 5. I just have it on another character. I don't really do pets in this game as much as I probably should, but yeah. I have a Bladestorm pet which allows me to run Bladestorm 5. If you're doing like PvE, or not PvE, excuse me, no pay to win, so you don't spend any money on packs, I would run this, the Gigantics of Doom, which is pretty good for the extra rank of Turn the Tide, and Flames of Corruption is kind of decent too. I run Patch of St. Fido, mainly because I'm too lazy to farm for like a better eye patch, but yeah, this is pretty good. It's decent. For my totem, I run the Token of Mu Manchu, which gives me a Super Strike and Vicious Charge, dropped by Nefarious 5, Mu Manchu, the chest, you know. I use the Special Branch Badge, which, for my charm, it's decent for the Valor's Fortress. This is really if you're not rocking, where is it? The robe that gives me, Valor's. It's decent. I also have this, the Right Hand Chain, which is again pretty good. Dropped by Mu Manchu. For the ring, this I definitely need to upgrade. I believe there's an Assassin's Strike ring for Buccaneer, but I'm not entirely sure on that. I would run that. Otherwise, I'd probably just run the Mu Manchu ring. It's okay for the backstab, but it's not the best. So yeah, and obviously pet. I don't have any pets on this dude, but I run a Bladestorm pet. Ideally, it would have Bladestorm, Relentless, and Tide on it. But yeah, that's it for my Buccaneer. Alright, let's move on to my Witch Doctor. My Witch Doctor, I have multiple setups on him. He's alright. So for my main setup, I run the Conqueror's hat, which is a pretty good hat. Gives you a great juju. It is from the what shit was it called? The Hoodoo Bundle? The Hoodoo Bundle? It's the Hoodoo Bundle hat. It's a pretty good hat. The Great Juju is a pretty good card to have. For robe, I also run the Hoodoo Bundle robe for the ready spell. Ideally, you would want Blood Robe. I actually do have Blood Robe, but it's on a different character. But you would ideally want that as a Witch Doctor. But this is pretty good too. It's not the worst. Or you can, I don't know if I have it. There is a free-to-play Great Juju, the Robe of Thanatos. And I believe I have a free-to-play version of this too, don't I? Where is it? Yeah, Kitsune's Cap. It's a pretty good hat. Gives a great juju. Yeah. Alright. For my boots, I run the Moo Boots, Corrupted Wuxi Sandals. They're pretty good. For the wand, I run the Fool's Wand, which, 6 range. Obviously the best for Witch Doctor, one of the best. If not Fool's Wand, I'll run my Shooty Staffy setup, which is decent, but they tend to miss a lot, so yeah. Mainly, just run Fool's Wand. It's better. For my eye patch, the Master's Marvelous Towel for the extra Mojo Mastery, which is gotten from the black market. For my totem, I run the Radiant Crystal Talisman, which I don't think is the best. I'm not sure, but it's pretty good for the Morn Song, and the Embrace too, but I mainly just use Mojo Storm. Charm, the Right Hand Amulet for the Mojo Storm and Morn Song. Both of these are from Moo. The ring, I run the Sapphire's Tetrasaur ring, but you can also run the Finkel's Loop. I just like having the extra Mojo. As for a pet, I run a double tap pet, but there's other options I have. I have other options, other pets. I need a better pet. Like I said, I don't pet train in this game much. I should, but ideally for Witch Doctor, I believe you would want a Witch Hunter, Mojo Rising pet. I believe I'm sure there's other things. You can probably watch a Senior Spicy video or a Fearsome Rubber Ducky video on it. There are better pets for Witch. Don't listen to me for a gear guide. This is just what I run. They know more than me. Alright, so my next is my Swash, who's the most stuffed. He doesn't have, like, really any good setups. I need to, like, really change him up. Yeah, this guy is not very good. I don't really play my Swash much. I'm running the Cane Hat, which isn't good. The dodge is alright, but it's not the best. You probably want Moo Hat. This is honestly better. I don't know why I don't just run this, but yeah, this is better. For the robe, the Death Lily garb, which is one of the Moo robes, it's not the best one. I don't have the best one, apparently, but yeah, I run this. This is decent, because it gives you a dodge and agility, so this is pretty good too. I honestly think this might be better if I can get if I use this hat, or if I use just the Moo Hat. I'm not sure what the Moo Hat gives, but yeah, these are decent, I think. For the boots, the Assassins and Assassin's Stride Moo boots, easily. You could run Sky Spirit boots, but I just feel like these are better. For the weapon, the Cossack's Blade, the ideal setup for Swash, I believe, is hybrid Stabby Shooty, which I actually have the Stabby Shooty Haywire weapon on another character, but I have to get that setup working. For Stitch, which I really wish you could stitch these to this. I know why you can't, but for my Stitch, I like to run what's it called? The Beckett's Blades, but stitch to the Swords of Valor, because you don't need second chance, really. Yeah, You can also run Nefarious Knives, but flanking is not that good. And for my eye patch, the patch is St. Fido's. There are definitely better eye patches than this, I'm sure, but this is really just the easiest one for me to use. I'm using a totem, excuse me, that gives Super Strike, which I would ideally run a Bladestorm Relentless pet. As you can see, I don't have a pet currently equipped on here, because my pet changes my pirate a lot, but ideally, you would want a Bladestorm Relentless pet for my setup. There are probably other pets for hybrid, but for mine, Bladestorm Relentless, it's really good. For my charm, I'm using a Great Juju charm. I'm not sure where this is dropped, probably somewhere in Mushu, but yeah, it's pretty decent. For my ring, the Moo ring, Assassin's Loom, Assassin's Stride, it's pretty good. I don't think many can use this, but I'm already using this, so yeah. This is just the best one. Alright, that's it for my Swash. Let's go over to my Privy. My Privateer. My Privateer does not have, I don't think he has any Moo gear. He might have like one or two, but I don't believe he has much Moo gear. For my Privy, I mainly focus on having buffs, so just being a buffer. So I run the Delay of Augustus, which gives me a Will's Might. You could run this Moo Hat, it's really good, but I like having buffs. I could also run this for the extra Great Juju, but again, like I said, I like having buffs, or you can run Cane Hat, which is really good for the First Mate's Boon. First Mate's Boon got nerfed recently, so I only, I think, run 2 copies of this, but yeah, I like just having the Will's Might, so I can buff my my strength companions, of which I have quite a few. So yeah. For Robe, I run the Contra Coat. Gives a Great Juju. It's pretty good. I'm not sure where it's dropped, and there might honestly be an upgrade to this for a higher level. It's whatever. It gives me a Great Juju. It's fine. Yeah, that's about it. I don't have really many others. I don't have Moo Robe on this guy, so again, don't take this as a gear guide. I'm sure there's better gear than this. Watch a spicy video for that. Yeah. The boots, I'm running Sky Spirit boots. This is really good. The Moo boots are really good. Even the cane boots are pretty good too. But yeah, I just run Sky Spirit. Just, again, I like to be able to buff. I like to be able to buff my bucks and swashes. For my eye patch, I run the Eye Dart of Deflection. This is probably really good for PvP. Again, you can run this patch of St. Fido's. It's not really the best on Privy. This might be good. There's definitely better eye patches that I don't have, but yeah. As for my totem, I run the Admiral's Medal, which gives me a First Mate's Boon, which is pretty good. Yeah, no other really options there. For my totem, I'm running the Jennings Strand, which is from Moo Manchu. There's an upgraded version for level 65 that I don't have. It's good for the revive and the big guns. Yeah, it's pretty good. For my ring, there is definitely an upgrade here that I need. The Chukan's ring. Why am I not? That's just better for my Buccaneer. But the Chukan's ring, which gives me the big guns and Valor's Fortress. Again, another upgrade. It's from Moo Manchu. There's a level 65 version. I need to upgrade. I'm bad at Pirate. I'm trying to rush my characters to match without really getting the best gear first, but it's alright. It'll get you through the game. You don't really need the best gear in Pirate to be able to play. It's not really, you don't need it as much as you really do in Wiz, but yeah. Next up is my, actually lastly is my Musketeer. So yeah, let's see this. So this is where a lot of my stuff is. For the hat, I'm running the Santorana's hat, which is literally just the best hat for Mustard, in my opinion. I don't think you can really get better than this. This is alright, but I don't think it even compares to this. Also, the cane hats, no way. no way they're better. If you don't have this, which if you're a musketeer and you don't have this, go farm this, because this is really good. You can get up to Overwatch 5, if not Overwatch 3, with this on. This is probably good. This is probably the best one, I would say. Maybe this for the extra extra bombs, but you know, I would rock this for the quick adjust, because quick adjust is useful. As for robe, this goes for a lot of classes. Blood Flames is really good for a musket, in which, if not, I'd probably run maybe a Valor's armor robe. This would be good. Maybe this. This is also pretty decent. Or this. There's options, but Blood Flames is the most ideal. For boots, I run a heel, but I have other options. I have these two boots. Both are really, really good. I like having the heel over the hide, but you can run either. These are from the Empire bundle, and these you can just get from the Bazaar. Also, Blood Flames, obviously dropped by Captain Blood, and Santorana's hat is dropped by Santorana in Centapoil. For my weapon, I'm running the Darkmoor Deathspitter. Again, there are options, but this allows me to get Overwatch 5, which is pretty good. The Nefarious Nova Blaster is alright, not the best though. I'd say the best free-to-play one to use is the Haywire Armada Rifle, which gives you 2 Haywire shots. This is really good, and the 5 range. Really, really good. Yeah, that's about it. For eye patch, I'm running the Patch of St. Fido's, which is decent. Probably not the best. I know there's a great Juju eye patch, but you know, I like the Patch of St. Fido's. For the totem, I'm running the Dutchman's Darnet Charm. You can also run the Jewel of Mu Manchu. Either work. You would probably want the Dutchman's, I think, Sapphire Charm that gives the sniper shot and the Mojo Mastery over this. But yeah, both of these are decent. Or you can run the Kitsune Talisman, which does a Sky Spirit. Personally, I don't like Sky Spirit that much. I don't really use it. I just use my Chantal buff. But yeah. Or of course you could rock this for the quick adjust and true grip. This is a really good totem. Yeah, you have a lot of options for the totems, but I like to run the sniper shot. And the same goes for the charm. Again, you can run the Chukan's charm, or just the upgraded version, the level 65, that I can't get for some reason. This is decent. This is pretty good for the bombs, but again, I like having the sniper shot. Actually, I should be using I think I should be using this, because I run 2 sniper shots. Yeah. And then for this is never being replaced. I have the Sapphire as Texture Ring. I'm never replacing this. The Mojo Master and Sniper Shot. Too useful. Really good. It's a really good ring. For the pet, ideally, you would want probably Overwatch Burst Fire, or if you're running hybrid, Overwatch Double Tap. You know, I do have a hybrid setup. I have a bunch of hybrid talents trained, but I don't have the weapon for it at the moment. So yeah, that is my gear guide, or not really guide, just what I use personally on each of my pirates. Again, I would not take this as a guide. My pirate's gear is not the best. If you have any suggestions about what I should change or whatever, please tell me. I would love to hear it, because I do need better gear on each of my characters. Each of my characters has something they can improve. Maybe my musket, not really. I mean, there's minor things my musket can improve upon. But yeah, my pirates need better gear. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you later.